Guys, I don't know if you heard or not, but crypto mining kind of sucks recently. So we're going to take a look at some things, look at some profitabilities, the current state of crypto mining as of March, and it's not looking good. All right, so let's start currently with GPUs. Looking at 12-cent power, which, in today's world of mining is actually pretty cheap compared to people sitting at 15 cents, 20 cents, 35, 40 cent plus. And yeah, a lot of people out there actually have those high of power prices, but we're looking at 12 cents now, which is around where I am, and there's no profit. You got a CMP 170HX making 2 cents after power. Now, I don't even consider that profit. That is still not worth turning on in my eyes, but who knows? It's coming into the next coin down. We got the 4060. It's in the negatives. We're sitting at levels, after the Ethereum merge where everything is pretty much negative. We're at like one of the worst spots in crypto mining history, where this time last cycle, for the past 3-4 months already, we were already in massive profits, and they continue to just get better upwards up till for the next 4 or 5 months. Then the hash rate spiked on Ethereum last cycle. Everyone started buying mass amounts of GPUs, and then the profits tanked, but they were still making a crap ton more than what we're making now, obviously. But rough times, guys, rough times. This cycle is a GPU reset. I think a lot of people are going to finally end up quitting GPU mining after they see this bull run is in fact not a bull run for GPUs and most consumer grade hardware, and they'll probably give up, leaving us 2029's bull run possibly a decent chance again, as a lot of miners would probably have quit and don't plan on coming back because they sold their hardware, don't want to buy everything again. Anyway, look at here, we got 4060 negative 3 cents. Next in line is the BC250 negative 3 cents. We got the RX 6400 negative 3, like 6600 XT is even negative 3 cents here. Like, things are looking pretty darn rough. There is zero profit out there for anybody mining right now. Obviously there's people with only 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cent power. They're not even doing that amazing, but they're doing okay. Let's look at 5 cent power just to see what 5 cent power looks like. Extremely cheap power is about where we were sitting at 11 cent power a few months ago. So Kwai is doing okay if you have super cheap power, but people don't have that. Yes, some do, but majority of crypto miners out there do not have that type of lower power cost. So GPU mining, guys, is pretty much dead at this point in time. Sorry to say, but truth hurts. Now, on the other hand, we have ASIC mining, and that's actually not too far behind there as being dead as well. Yes, we are seeing some green and stuff here, but it still works out to kind of close same ROIs of over thousands of days, because these things are so damn expensive that they're hardly making anything for the price that they cost. They deeply got a drop in price for people to be interested in this little bit of green, and we're not even that profitable right now in theory. We have the Aleo AE 50 mega hash, which is not released yet. Keep in mind, not released. So as we know, when things get released and people buy them and turn them online, but again, it might not happen, as I mentioned in my previous Aleo video, that people are giving up, so they might not buy many of these, so there might actually be a chance that the profits remain decent, especially depending on the Aleo price. But right now, we have unreleased miners leading the charts as usual, but they're not leading it by $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 a day. It's only $23 a day. So that $23 could easily drop to 10 cents after these things release. We don't know. We'll see what happens. And we got the AE Box Pro, the 2 Aleo miners here. That's 1963. This is a very expensive miner for very least efficient, especially compared to the Ice River. Like, look at this, 44 mega hash versus 50 mega hash. 460 watts versus only 100 watts. Come on, Goldshell. When will you ever do better? I don't think they're going to learn and realize things until they're finally bankrupt and out of business. And they're like, you know what? Maybe we should have made better miners, or got better chips, or priced our things better to, equal what kind of product they're actually releasing. Still haven't got that through their minds, it looks like. We got the Volk miner, D1. We got the script miner here. Way too much power. Home miners are not looking at this miner at all because it's over 7,000 freaking watts. Obviously, you need 240 volt in this case, and it's just expensive as well. We got some Bitmain miners here for Bitcoin. Obviously, no one's using that. That's 11,000. So where is like the next? This is probably the next home miner right here. Would be around the X44P. And actually, I don't even know what the P. I think the Q would be the home miner version. This one's going to be expensive. But even this big bad beast, 23.4 gigahash, it's only $13 a day. That's not very much, especially with whatever the price is going to come in. It's not released yet, and we don't really know the price yet until they do release. We do have the L9s here, which were freaking awesome for a long time. But sadly, Doge is dead at this point in time. It's been crashing like crazy. We don't know what's going to happen. There's a good chance Doge probably did peak back in December. You know, it had a 2-month run up to, what was it, like 40, 50, some, I don't know. It got pretty good there. And then now, obviously, everything's been tanking with the tariffs and everything happening. And there's a good chance it may not come back because the pump could have happened. I hope that's wrong and it possibly sees a second wave. But usually altcoins only see the one wave each time. So that's a tough one to call. It's really tough. We may have missed the boat when it comes to Dogecoin. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. So yeah, I don't know. Even ASICs is looking pretty rough. For miner price versus the profits they're getting, not looking hot. And I wouldn't even consider these because these miners aren't released yet. So this is definitely going to be dropping. Again, depends on the Aleo price. Aleo's down pretty hard right now. Everything is. But once they're online, that hash rate is going to increase quite a bit there. But if you are a crazy person still looking for ASICs, check them links down in the description to all sorts of ASIC providers and discount codes and hardware wallets, all those crypto needs down in that description there. And then coming into CPUs, and I'm not 100% sure on this situation because a lot of the numbers, at least for CPUs at hashrate.no, are wrong. They're using way too low of power, you know, sometimes way too high of hash rates, lower powers at the wall than what you're actually getting, and things are just out of whack completely. And I don't know if they fixed anything lately. I haven't really looked at individual things, but it is saying, well, there's more profit on CPUs yet again, which seems to be the normal when it comes to mining these days because so many people are in the GPUs, not so many in CPUs. But it's really tough to call because in theory, Zephyr right now, you can't buy or sell it anywhere. You know, it's in an audit mode. You cannot send any coins to any exchange. It's all canceled for at least another month. I do believe next month in April when Zeph's audit is going to begin, and who knows how long that'll take. Hopefully only a couple days, maybe a couple weeks. And then hopefully by the end of April, if lucky, everything will be back, and you know, maybe Zeph will go to the moon. $400 Zeph, let's fricking go. But I don't know if that's going to be a thing. But right now it is telling us, you know, on some of the expensive epics, super expensive epics, it's only $1.29 a day. So still no profit for the price of the hardware here. We got a 7742, 76 cents only. That's a 64 core beast. It's only making 76 cents in profit, and that's counting Zeph. So it's really rough situation here on everything. Like, where's the 7950X 3D? 36 cents. That's actually not too bad in profit, but what are they telling us? What are they accurate here? So they are saying about 22.5. Hash rate's all right. Power 120. You know, for this one seems actually pretty close to what it should be getting for the 7950X 3D. So that's not too shabby. If these numbers are correct, you know, you can't sell Zeph. That's the issue. You can't sell it. It does look like ETI here is 24 cents. So that's actually not too bad. Selvium's at 14 cents. I don't know if they're done with their audit and all their issues, if they're fixed up. This is saying we have profit on Monero. I don't know if that's actually a thing. I'm going to have to run my spreadsheet through this sometime, but technically, wait, what's it telling us? 120 watts. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look at a 7950X because I'm kind of more familiar with those type. Oh, what am I doing? Don't want to go there. Go back. 7950X. Let's look at this one. So this is only saying 2 cents on Zeph, where the X3D is saying quite a bit more. But yeah, look at this. It's saying 230 watts for 21 kilohash. So we are 21 to 22, 23 kilohash here, but we're not 230 watts. Yeah, at the wall on Random X, the 7950X, remember, depending how you tweak it, it is using about, I think it was around 150 to 170 watts. to get 230 watts, you're going to be doing some overclocking there, or maybe you did undervolt your CPU, but you didn't change your voltages. But, you know, to run at efficient level at 230 watts, which isn't, you'd probably be sitting around 24, 25 kilohash, because you'd be increasing your clock with those higher voltages to hit that type of power. But again, you can't buy or sell this. So you are making more than what it's telling us. I do think we are closer to the 7950X3D numbers on a 7950X. But again, I don't know what their calculations are happening here. I'm gonna have to run things through my spreadsheet here just to see. But other than that, there's no profit here. This should be the same thing. Yeah, it's saying 230 watts, only 21.8. Same thing. It's random X and stuff. So yeah, wrong happening there. It's telling us it's using too much power. So I do think there is more profit in CPUs still. I definitely got to do a deep dive to have a look at things to see where all that profit is, what it is. I did want to try to mine myself some Factorin, but that's more of a proof of bandwidth coin that utilizes CPUs as well. And my internet sucks too much to even run one rig, let alone 35, 40 rigs. So I haven't tried that coin, and I'm not going to be able to, sadly. So that sucks. But some people are finding decent profits with Factorin. All right, guys, so that pretty much does wrap up this video. Currently, crypto mining at the early bull run peak season of 2025 currently is looking like some of the worst it's been over the past 4 years. It really sucks right now, and things are looking bad for crypto miners. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I'll see you on the next one. Hit that subscribe button. Rabid out.